What's up, everybody? Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe. It's your big brother RonWorks, and you're tuned in to RonWorks TV, where we encourage, we inspire, and we motivate. What's up, everybody? I hope all is well. If you're new, you're so welcome over here. No matter your race, your gender, or your sexual orientation, none of that matters. I'm your big brother, and you're so welcome over here. I want to thank everybody for all the support, every like, every comment, every share, and every subscription. All of it means a lot to me. And of course, it means a lot to the channel. Thank y'all so much. I want to speak a word today. I want to be a blessing to somebody. I want to encourage you. I want to talk about addiction. So many people all over the world and across the country, they suffer with addiction, whether it's with some drug, prescription drug, and certainly alcohol, cigarettes, some type of addiction. And God wants me to be a blessing to somebody that's suffering and they really want to get out. Tired of living the same old life. Drinking for years. A lot of people tired of it. On some drug for years. People tired of it. Tired of the kind of life they bring to them. People looking for change and they don't have no direction. And God wants me to be a blessing to somebody that's looking for change. Being addicted to something, some drug that got a hold of you. When you go hours without it, you start getting the shakes. That's something. Don't feel good. Being addicted to something like that, wanting to get out, it's like being locked up in some prison, some jail cell. Knowing it's your time to get out. Knowing it's time for you to go. And you just sitting up there calling turnkey, yelling for somebody to come and let you out. And nobody come. You yanking on the bars like, hey, it's time for me to go. Turnkey, come on. Nobody come. That make you angry. You get upset. You want to be free. Tired of being in there. I wish I had a church here. That's how I feel when you're addicted to something. You're locked up. Only thing you're thinking about is I wish I had a key on me. Let myself out. God want to tell everybody that's suffering with addiction. He want to tell you, you know you got the key right on you. I wish I had a church here. Everybody that's suffering with addiction, you feel like you're locked up in some jail cell trying to get out. God trying to let you know you got the key right on you. All you got to do is let yourself out. God want to teach people who's suffering with addiction about his love. How much he loves them. Most people who suffer with addiction, most of the time, they are so strung out on whatever it is. It's from lack of love, some trauma they done been through. Nobody never loved on them like they were supposed to, treated them like they were supposed to. So what did? They turn to some drug, turn to the bottle to numb the pain. Listen, when you are abused, used up, It make you want to turn to something to numb the pain. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Numb that pain. This is why most people end up strung out. It's because they're looking for love. God, he wants people to know how much he really loves them. God's love is reckless. The love God got for you, chosen one, whoever's listening to me. It's reckless. It's crazy. You can't even wrap your mind around how much God loves you. God's love is reckless. I wish I had a church here. God's love is like, y'all remember that movie? It was Tom Hanks. He just got lost. I think he got lost off some airplane or something. He was working for some company. Airplane crash. Tom Hanks, he was just lost somewhere in some island by himself for a long time. Lost out there with some ball. I mean, he playing around with this ball, done wrote on the ball, wrote a face on the ball, talking to the ball for years. That was the only friend he had. He loved the ball. I mean, he had crazy love for this one little ball. I was like, what is wrong with this man? I mean, he loved the ball. It was the only thing he had. Only thing he had to talk to. And one day a storm came, and somehow the ball ended up floating away. Tom Hanks was trying to get away in some little boat he made, and a storm came, and the ball floated away from him. And Tom Hanks cried. Cried. And when he seen it floating away, Tom Hanks got in the water, was fighting for the ball. I mean, he went crazy for the ball. And then when it drifted away, I mean, he cried for days because he loved the ball so much. I mean, he had reckless love for the ball. God want me to tell you just how Tom Hanks went after that ball, jumped all in the water, didn't care if he was going to drown. That's the kind of love God got for you, chosen one. Whoever is addicted, you feel like don't nobody love you. I'm telling you, God loves you so much. The love God got for you is crazy. I'm telling you, there's no shadow he won't light up for you. There's no mountain he won't climb up for you, chosen one, just to come after you. There's no lie he won't tear down just to come for you, chosen one. Whoever's going through, addicted to something, God want to come after you. God is coming for you. God want to show you the love. But you got to come to him. I wish I had a church here. In the book of Matthew, chapter 11, around verse 28, God told the people, Jesus was teaching. He told the people, you got to come to him. If you want what God got for you, you got to come to him. And you know, most people, you know, especially people who are addicted, strung out on something, need God. They look at themselves and they feel low. They be embarrassed to show themselves because they know how they look. They be embarrassed. But God want me to be a blessing to you. Most people think when Jesus said, come to me, when God's saying, come to me. Most people think when God say that, He's saying, go to some church. No, God not saying that. God is saying, come to me, the God that's in you. God is a spirit, people. God is not religious. Listen, when he say come to me, he not saying come to go to no building. No. He's saying pour into yourself. Start to work on the God in you. God is a spirit. Come to him. Work on you. God wants the people who are struggling to come to him. Those are the people God wants. Y'all know I'm telling. How do I know this? Right in Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all ye that are laboring, all ye that labor. If you're struggling, God wants you to bring that struggle to him. Or come to me, all you that labor and are heavy laden. People who got burdens, addictions, need help, looking for help, don't know how to get out. Tired of having the shakes all the time. God is saying, bring that to me. Bring it to me. Anybody that's laboring, struggling, bring it to me. Why? Because he want to give you some rest. I wish I had a church here. Most of the people, they've been out there in the streets so long, laboring, struggling, running the street, doing this. And listen, they so tired. They tired. They tired of doing this stuff. Running the street. And you look at them sometimes, some people just have their head down like, oh, I'm so tired. Some people ain't got nowhere to sleep. They sleeping in the car. God trying to say, I want to give you some rest. I wish I had a church here. He's trying to give you some rest. All you got to do is come to him. Listen, my brothers and sisters. This is how, listen, what God is saying. He's saying you got to come. And you got to do some work. But listen, he told you, take this yoke upon you. What is that? Some work. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. That's some work. He know that's some work. But what did he say? He said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. He already know it's going to be some work. But he said it's going to be light work. It ain't going to be that much. I wish I had a church here. It's going to be some good work. God wants people to work on themselves. Come to him. Come, put some work in on yourself. When God say come to him, he's not saying go to no building. No. God is not religious. Notice in the scriptures, God just said, be holy. He didn't say be Kojic or be apostolic or Catholic or Baptist or all of this other stuff that we do. He didn't say do none of that stuff. He just said be holy. And what does holy mean? It just means sacred, dedicated, set apart. That's all it means. It just means sacred, different, dedicated to God. What does that mean? Dedicated to the God that's in you. Dedicated to working on yourself, working on the God that's in you. Why? So God can get the glory out of your life. Your light can shine. See, when God glows somebody up, your life do the talking. It talk for you. People be looking like, that's God. Your life is preaching the word. Through your business, whatever you do for a living, people come to you. And when they ask you, what's going on with you, you can preach the word right there. Why? Because your light shine. I wish I had a church here. People can see the light. They come right to you. Your light is blind, and they're like, hey, I like you. I wish I had a church here. Your light is blinding because you've been working on yourself. God is getting the glory. This is why he say, come to me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I'm going to give you some rest. God want to give people rest. Take this yoke upon you. Take this work, chosen one, this light work upon you. Learn about the Most High. But he say it's easy. That yoke, that work that we're doing, that's easy. And the burden you're going to go through, it's light. Why? Because God got you. People who struggling with addiction, just come to him. Bring that addiction to him while you're working. Because people feel like you got to stop cold turkey before you come to God. No. Bring it to God. Wing yourself off. God wants you to start a routine. Work the routine. First things first, anybody going through addiction needs to be in therapy, because it's not about the addiction. It's not about what you're doing. It's something else. You got to get to the root of the problem. We got to go to therapy. This is number one. This is some good stuff, people. You need to listen. Somebody need to listen. If you're addicted to anything, anything, it's something going on. You need to go to therapy mentally. It's not the drug. It's not the alcohol. You're just using it to blunt the pain. It's something else. We got to get to the root of the problem, which is found in therapy, where God wants you. Therapists, mental health professionals, they are inspired by God. Just like people, when you get shot, you run to the doctor. Those doctors, they are inspired by God. We need them. None of us would survive without a doctor. But just like we need the doctors at the hospitals, we need the therapists. We need the mental health professionals. We need them. God wants us to take care of our mind and body. And our spirit gonna follow. God gonna get on us. I wish I had a church here. This is some good teaching. It's something going on. We got to get to the root of the problem. God need people to know that he love them. He got love for them. God don't want us to be ignorant of the devil's devices. We know how he operate. He used drugs and alcohol to get people out of their north node, keep people low. That's the weapons that he tried to use. You already know this. Drugs and alcohol and sex. Drugs, alcohol, and sex. The devil love to use those weapons against the chosen ones. But you already know what God say, no weapon that's formed against us is going to be able to prosper. I wish I had a church here. So be encouraged. Whoever is going through, chosen one that's addicted to something. No weapon formed against you is going to be able to prosper. All you got to do is come to him. I know you're tired too. Whoever you are, I know you're tired, my brother. I know you're tired, my sister. Why? Because you've been out there, you've been running a long time. Running. Running from the devil. He's been chasing you, beating you down. Running. But God say, just come to me, run to me. Everybody that's laboring. God say, come to him if you're struggling. Why? Because he want to give you some rest. All right, my brothers and my sisters. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I just wanted to be a blessing to somebody today. God is so good. I hope everybody is being encouraged, having a good year. Y'all be encouraged. Y'all be happy. God is in control. God is moving. Be faithful, y'all. Make sure you stay away from low vibrational people. Why? Because it affects what you can manifest in your life. All right, my brothers and sisters. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like and subscribe. And until next time, it's your big brother, RonWorks. And I'm out.